Hi, Paul Bedford here from Retention Guru, and in this clip originally recorded back in 2015, I talk about process. Now, process isn't the sexiest thing to talk about, but it is probably one of the most important things if you want to have a substantial impact on your retention of your members within your clubs. Afterwards, I'm going to add a few extra thoughts that I've had since 2015 that should have an impact for you.
Anyone been fortunate enough to stay at Ritz Carlton? I haven't. I've done little bits of work with some of their people. Ritz Carlton are considered as a brand of hotel chain as a brand, to provide the best customer experience as a brand throughout the world. That doesn't mean they outshine some of the bespoke single-site facilities and some of those unique boutique hotels. But everyone in the hotel industry says, we want to be like Ritz Carlton. We want to deliver the Ritz Carlton experience. But Ritz Carlton, the reason Ritz Carlton is so good at delivering service, they've got a process. It's an underlying process, it's a three-step process. The idea is you only give people three things to remember because they can remember them and you don't overcomplicate things. If you talk to any of the Ritz Carlton staff, they'll tell you what their process is. It's just boom, boom, boom. You go on YouTube, Ritz Carlton's process, boom, 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 listed everywhere. Keep it nice and simple. If you design an experience, keep it simple. Because if you're working towards zero attrition for 1 month, you need to work out your strategy for actually getting there.
So when most people think about process, they're thinking about dry and boring. But let's take an example from Disney. Disney reckon that 90% of the questions their staff get asked on a daily basis are the same questions. So the questions they got asked today are the same questions they got asked yesterday. With that in mind, they worked through all the questions that were commonly coming up and trained their staff with the answers, so that the process, when someone says, what time is the 3 o'clock parade, there is an answer to that question, which isn't as obvious as 3 o'clock, because it depends on where you're standing in the park. What time does the 3 o'clock parade get to us is really what the customer's asking. But you couldn't do that if you hadn't thought about the process. Keep things simple. The biggest businesses in the world start by keeping the absolute simplest processes as possible and adding only where necessary, not just adding for the sake of adding more content or more context. That's it for this session. If you enjoyed it, subscribe below. If you want to see more stuff, then hop over to retentionguru.com on the website and you can download a whole load of content from there. That's it for now. Speak to you again soon.